guys, we are walking down, hiking out to it's called the Lumberjack Trail. I'm right now in the Seneca Creek backcountry in West Virginia, hiking to the site of a 1995 plane crash. This involved a two-seat, two-passenger Piper Apache plane. They were going, they got pretty off route. They were supposed to be going, I think from to Maryland, from Maryland to PA or something like that. And they were very much off route. I read some reports yesterday that said the two reasons for why they were so off track was likely because they were avoiding weather in the area, or they had just gone like a scenic route. But much like the crash site that I saw in the other video, they dealt with some serious icing on their wings, and I guess they knew about it prior to taking off, but they went anyways. And they crashed and there was no survivors. There was a 23-year-old pilot, 24-year-old pilot who was a veteran, and a 17-year-old who was on the plane as well, who I guess was part of some flight training school. So yeah, I'm really excited to get out to this crash too and see it. We'll start taking some photos, start taking some more video, and yeah, go from there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on these new adventures. Like I said, I'm really excited to do these types of hikes because, like I said, you know, it's really something different. And guys, we have just reached the trail down to the Piper crash, and we're coming up on the crash site right now. So I hiked 5 miles out here. Look at this mangled heap of mess. Just down a little bit further. Yeah, we got 2 makeshift crosses. American flag down for one because one of the pilot was a veteran, and makeshift cross for the other one, the 17-year-old. Oh, look at that. That is a seat. That is like one of the seats for the front of the plane. Now that's creepy right there. It's crazy. I just passed these 2 hikers on my way down here. Literally, probably 300 feet ago. I was like, y'all go to the plane crash? No. Didn't even know about it. And literally, if they would have just come down the path a little bit further, they would have made it. Some more pieces right here. I'm actually a little shocked though because I read that people had taken some of this plane. Oh wow. People had taken some of this plane and had put it like on the trees so you knew where to go. But that's not the case because there's nothing hanging over here. But this wreck is pretty big. Yeah, this site is pretty big. You just see all the mangled mess. You got the number off the side of the plane over there. Yeah, they must have come straight through this way because at least that's what it looks like. Got a piece right here. And another big piece over down there. I don't know if I can get to that. Yeah, you got a piece there. A couple pieces in there. And a blue piece. There's a rock. There's plane parts everywhere through here. Yeah, this is a big red. despite the fact that I don't think Pipers are that big of crabs. So, yeah, we're gonna walk over there, look into that, take some pictures on the camera, get out of here, because it took me a while to get out here. So we just made it down to the Piper Apache 23 plane crash near Spruce Knob, West Virginia. I just wanted to tell you guys how creepy this plane crash site is. The entire plane is up here. When I was walking down the hill to the site and I looked down at my feet, one of the pilot's seats was sitting. One of the cockpit seats was sitting at my feet. This is incredibly put together down here. So you got the main kind of compartment of the plane right here. You have, I'm guessing these were where the wheels were over here. You can kind of see like what looks like a rotor. You got another piece. And then way over there in the distance, there's some more metal plane pieces. I was not expecting to see so much wreckage out here. I was reading some posts and some stuff before I came down here, and some stuff that I read made me think that the whole plane wasn't down here because people were trying to, show people where it was, so they moved some stuff. But nope. I'd come down to the site and the whole plane is right down here. 2 people lost their lives in this crash. A 17-year-old and a 24-year-old veteran. You can just kind of look the whole way down. There's so much stuff. And it's really interesting because this is the front of the plane up here, I believe. Broke apart right up here. Broke from literally everything. So, these people did not stand a chance when their plane wrecked. The cause of the crash, I think icing on the wings caused this plane to crash into the mountain here. It's just like really crazy to look at this. Right over here, guys, is the seat. This is a seat from this aircraft. So if I had to guess, if I was a betting person, this is the front of the plane, and the rest of it's down there. I mean, it really just blows my mind for real. And right here, you can see what looks to be another seat, even on top of this wreckage here. I was not expecting this plane to be this well put together down here. It's been down here since 1995. And then here's the memorial for the 2 people, like I said. One of them was a veteran. The other one was a 17-year-old. I think they were flying from Virginia to Cumberland, Maryland, so not the most ideal flight path, but from what I read, it seems like they were trying to avoid some major weather. That's what led them to crash here.